Hi guys, Mehdi here. This is my second video about the 10 C's of survivability, also used in bushcraft. Well, my second item is about combustion device. One of the essential things in survival situations and also at bushcraft is a fire. A fire will keep you warm. You can use it to purify or disinfect your water. You can prepare your food on it. It scares off wild animals. It gives also a good morale, and well, it's one of we all remember the best moments during bushcraft, which is in the evening at night, sitting at the campfire and telling stories. And fire has always been very, very important for humanity. People always came together around the fire. The primitive tribes did it in the past, and in fact we still do nowadays. But to make a fire, you need a combustion device. Well, the most simple thing what most people have is a simple lighter, and you can make a fire with it. The only problem is it gets empty, and when it gets wet, imagine I've got it in my pocket, I have to go through a river, and then it's completely wet, and I have to wait till it's dry, which can take a while. Another thing is, when it's not empty, sometimes it happens with the bed lighters, the flint goes out and you can't find it back. Well, second of course are the matches, and what you can do with matches is submerge them in wax, so they get water resistant. It's not a waterproof, but water resistant. You need a scraper, and there's one thing I want to show you. What I see most people do is scrape like this. And now, these are very bad matches. I suppose they're very old. I found them in a box, and I don't know how old they are. Could be 10, 15 years old. But what I want to explain is, if you do it like this, you have to put pressure, and when that goes wrong, you lose the head, and you have no fire. What I always do, and I hope these matches will burn, they're not even white anymore, they look more brownish. That's the proof. I'm not lying, they're very old. I always hold them like this, and I push like this. So you push in the length of the match, so it won't break easily. Yeah. You see, that's because there's too much. Yeah, okay. And then at the same time you can protect the flame with your hands. Well, those were the matches. They're nice, but not the first I would choose. There's also another lighter which I like very much, and it gives a flame like this, like a torch. You can't see the flame, but there is, and it won't go out in a storm, and it's a very good lighter. And the gas will last very long. Another lighter is this one. It's a keychain. When you screw it open, just like a Zippo, there's gasoline inside. You see, it goes like this. It's a small capsule. And there's the flame. Of course, this also depends on the small flint inside. If it's finished, it's finished. And same for the gasoline. But it's a nice item to have in your EDC, hang on your keychain and take it with you wherever you go. Since I don't smoke anymore, I think this is a good option for me. Because I don't have a lighter with me here every day. Then, well, Holland is not a sunny country, but when the sun shines, you can also use a magnifying glass to make a fire. And of course, a magnifying glass you can use to see a splinter in your finger, or study something in nature, a small insect or anything else you want to see closer. Okay, now I go to the more interesting stuff. And what I like, and I think all bushcrafters should learn, are the primitive ways of making a fire. One way is the fire drill with a bow and a stick. And I haven't got that with me now, so I can't give you a demonstration, but you'll find it on YouTube. And many also among my subscribers who practice a lot with fire drills and really skilled. Another very old way of making fire is with a flint and steel. This model, it's a copy that the archaeologists found from the Celts in the 3rd century. And this is a piece of flint. You won't find much flint here in this area, more in the south of Holland, but some other stones also work perfectly. You can use amadou, which I haven't got with me now, or chalk cloth. And if I've got all my things together. Yeah. And with that you will need something like this. This is jute twine that I made to fluff. Or you can use a bundle of dry grass or something and keep that with you. Then the chalk cloth you put on the stone and you do like this. I think you can see the sparks. Now I have to get a spark on the chalk cloth. Yeah, okay. I hope you can see, well, you can see the smoke. It's glowing. I've only taken this very small amount because I can't make a real fire here. So let it glow slowly. Not too fast. And I put it in the bundle of grass or jute. and I gently blow. Wow, that burns. You saw? You can see, you'll see it here. Yeah. Well, that's the beginning to start a fire. In this can I have some chalk cloth. I have cotton balls with Vaseline. You can find one of my other videos how I make those cotton balls with Vaseline. The fire steel, the flint, and also a piece of fat wood. And fat wood you can scrape, and that will help you to start a fire. So this is one of my fire kits. Another thing what can help you to make fire, it's not combustion, but just to start it, are these small blocks you use on the barbecue. And if you do that with your lighter, it will burn for about, well, 5 to 10 minutes, I guess, which is enough to start your fire, to put some wood on it and have a campfire. One item I think is very handy, it's the Aurora Firestarter. You can hang it around your neck. When you need it, you screw it open and you have a ferro rod, and the scraper is on the back side. And you have to hold it on 45 degrees angle. And you can't it's almost impossible to do it otherwise. Just put it here and you scrape and you get sparks. It's not a great way to make fire. And put it with your keys or around your neck or in your EDC and take it with you wherever you go. And this is the normal fire bar. This one is from Primus. And you know, it works pretty well with all the sparks. You see? That's it. And you have a fire. You can also use tinder you find in nature. It's dry grass. You can use medium as chalk cloth. How do you call that? I forgot the name in English. You know, that the outside from a birch tree. That all works to make guys, a fire. I've shown you several possibilities of a combustion device, varying from simple lighter to magnifying glass, and finally a ferro rod. For survival situations, I think this is perfect, but at the same time it's good to teach yourself the old methods, which is making fire with friction, so a fire drill, or the Flint and Steel, like they did a few hundred years ago. But the best thing is this, and also on my M.B.S.R knife I've got some inner tube, and in that, can you see it? I've put a small fire steel, so I'm never without it, because I never know when I need to make a fire. Okay, that's it. Please put your comments below. Maybe you can make a video response or whatever. You're welcome. Any comment is welcome, because we learn from each other. And I'm not perfect, and I'm certainly not complete in this video. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.